And write out the things you like, the things you don't like, the things you value, your principles, things you stand for, things you absolutely cannot stand. Hello awesome, welcome back to my channel. I am Alexa Adun if you are just joining me for the first time, and as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, the purpose of this video is to serve as a guide to self-discovery, because I know there are a lot of people out there who are kind of in the mix. They're not really here, they're not really there, because they're not very sure where they're supposed to be. And I have been through that. Yeah, once upon a time I was there too, and thank God for growth. I am better now. And yes, I am still learning more about myself as time goes by. I'm still getting better. Thank God for growth. And it is with the lessons I have learned in my personal experience and things I know have worked for me and have worked for other people, that I am now reaching out and hoping to help someone step into their identity as well. Before anything, I'd like to share with you some of the benefits of knowing yourself. One is you are more comfortable in your skin. You are not like, when you know yourself, you're like, yes, this is me, this is Alexa. I am very comfortable with being Alexa. I'm not trying to be XYZ, I'm not trying to be Jennifer, I'm not trying to be Blessing. I am Alexa, and I'm okay with being Alexa because Alexa is amazing. So Alexa is more comfortable in her skin. Number two is you are more confident when you know who you are, because now you are not just anywhere, you are not just bleh bleh, shaky. You are firm. You know this is me. And you are like, okay, let's walk as me now. So you're more confident walking as you, as opposed to when you're trying to be someone else. You're like, okay, let me walk like this person, and you really cannot be anyone else as good as they are them, if that makes any sense. So when you know yourself, you are more confident in yourself. You get. Number three is you can defend yourself and your decisions. Yeah, like when you know this is me and this is the decision I have taken, you know why you took that decision, you know that's the decision you are more comfortable with, you know that's the decision you stand by and all of that. So you can defend yourself that yes, no, this is what I'm doing, yes, this is it. You cannot like be open-minded, but you can defend your actions and decisions, as opposed to maybe when you are not sure of yourself, yeah, and then you make a decision and then someone comes along and says, but why not do it this way, or why not make this other decision instead, or this other choice instead, and you're like, you have a point, and then sure, maybe that was really what you wanted, maybe that was really what resonated with you more, that first decision you took, maybe that was what really resonated with you, but you're not sure. You're just like, okay, maybe that was just still another thought up there. Maybe, okay, maybe this person is right, let me go this way. You see, you are just like going wherever the wind blows, and that's not okay. So knowing yourself helps you to defend yourself and your ideas better, your decisions better. Those are some of the benefits of knowing yourself. And now let's go into ways you can actually accomplish this. Let's go into ways you can get to know yourself better. Okay, so ways you can get to know yourself better. Number one is know and acknowledge whose you are, who you belong to, who is your father, who is your creator. And I'm talking about the Almighty, the Supreme Being. Whether you're Christian or Muslim or any other religion, we believe in a Supreme Being, a creator. So know whose you are, because I know what this has done for me personally. I could be having a conversation with a friend or just a random person, and let's say I'll just say something like, I'd like to achieve this goal, I'd like to do this, and then they'll say, but it's really hard to do, like it's nearly impossible, it's tough, I don't think you can get in there or something. And then I'm like, oh no, it's fine, I understand that it's hard to do this, I understand that it's tough, almost impossible, and that's okay, but I'm not really bothered by that, because I know who my father is. My father is God, like the supreme creator, Almighty creator. He created everything. Do you understand? So like, if that mighty being is my father, and I know how much he loves me because I'm the apple of his eyes, hello, and I know how much he loves me, and he knows that I really want to do this thing, and it's something good, and he approves of it, It's the way maker. It will find a way to get me that. Or even most times it's even better, because most times I ask God to do something, it gets me better, you get. So I'm not really very bothered about things, you get. Now just imagine if maybe I was just there and then I'm discussing with this friend and they tell me, oh, I don't think you can do it XYZ because it's impossible. I would just be like, you are right. So people who have been trying before, they've not been doing it right. Me, I don't really have connection. I don't think I can do it. And yeah, when you know whose you are more sure of things. Like there's this level of confidence you get, and sometimes you'll never understand it, but you just know it's there because it's God. Hello, you want to joke with him? I'm his baby girl. So excuse me, know who you are basically. Another way to better understand you, to better know who you are is and this one you need a pen and a jotter for it, or a piece of paper. No, a jotter, you need more than just a piece of paper. Get a pen and a jotter and write out the things you like, the things you don't like, the things you value, your principles, things you stand for, things you absolutely cannot stand, things that excite you, that interest you, and then things that set your soul on fire, like things that ignite your soul. I hope you got that. Like, I'll say it again: get a pen and a jotter, write down things that you like, and I'm talking separately, don't put them together. In fact, write things I like, list them out, things I don't like, list them out, my principles, list them out, things I value, list them out, the things I stand for, list them out, the things I absolutely cannot stand, list them out, the things that interest me, that excite me, list them out, the things that I am passionate about, things that set my soul on fire, things that ignite something in me, list them out. And please do not rush it. You don't try to do it now if you are not, because this video goes further, so you can come back to it. This video will always be here. Do not try to rush it. Take your time. Do it when you are calm, when you are alone, you are focused. That way you can really like go work with your head and like go through everything you get. And then when you are done with this, go over the whole thing you wrote down. Like when you write down all of this, go over it and see yourself on paper. See yourself when you read the things you're like, oh, I like these things. You read the things you don't like. I don't like these things. I don't want these things. I'll take less of these things. I'll do less of these things because I don't like them. The things you value, you're like, these are the things I value. So these are the things I'll focus on more. These are the things I will seek out for, or things like that. Your principles, yes, if anything goes against this, I am not involved because these are my principles. And I'm not, when you are doing this, please, when you are doing this, don't try to falsify any information. Do not try to add something because it sounds exciting to add. Like for example, values. Now let's say maybe I'm not really big on honesty. I'm not saying you are not, I'm just saying, for instance, really in your heart you know you're not really big on honesty or on people lying or not lying. You don't really care like that, and then you just think it would be cool to write honesty as a value, and you write honesty. Don't do that. Be honest, be true. That's what I'm saying. Be calm about it. Do not try to rush anything. Do not falsify any information. Be genuine, please. That way you can really see you for you, the truth about you. Don't add anything because it will make it look colorful or more exciting. No, please be real. Thank you. And after you read these things to yourself, you get to see yourself better, because now it's like you've stepped out of yourself, and now you're observing yourself. Do you get? So you get to see yourself better, and you know, and you're acknowledging these things. You're like, yes, this is me. Yes, this is me. So that way, when things that go against what you are comes to you, you're like, I'm very sure this is not what I want. Like, I'm sure I don't want this, so far away, please. You are getting to, just do this thing. After you do it, you understand what I'm saying. You understand how it will help you. So please carry out this exercise. On to the next. Number 3 is go over your past. It will help you on this will help you understand yourself better, and like it will help you understand why you do certain things, like some certain behaviors. Is that a word? Behaviors or behavior? It will help you understand some certain traits or habits that you have. You get, because I know there was a time, I kept wondering, why am I like this? Why do I not like this particular act? Why do I not like this? Or why do I act this way? And then one time I was like, okay, let me revisit my childhood, let's see what happened there. And then I went over my childhood, what it was like, and the kind of experiences I had, and it made sense that okay, it's probably because of these experiences, like it's probably put in my head to say no to things like this, because when they happened to me I did not like them. So now I'm like, no. That has helped me understand better why I say no to certain things. For you, it could be anger issues, like you could just go over your past, maybe to like your childhood years or your teenagers, and you would see that maybe your environment was not very friendly, or there were just things that happened that kind of made you that way, if you get what I'm saying. I don't want to overflog this, but I hope you get the point. Just try and go over your past, and it will help you understand why you do certain things now. And that way, if it's something you want to work on, maybe you were traumatized as a child and now you are just if it's something you want to work on, maybe it's a habit you don't like, now you understand where it's coming from. Do you get? Now you can work on it. Because if you did not know where it was coming from, you are just always getting angry, you don't know why, how can you work on it? But knowing, okay, these are the triggers, this is why I do these things now, these are the things that trigger me, okay, this is how I can work on this, I can get a better response to this trigger, better response to this trigger, or work on it emotionally, or see a therapist if you have access to one. And that way it's just easier to work on those habits you want to work on. And then if it's something you don't mind, like if it's just a habit, not bad, not necessarily great, not necessarily, but just there, it's not like affecting anyone negatively, you just like, oh, okay, I see where this is coming from, and then you move on with your life. But now you know, okay, this is why I do this is why I act this way. You get. On to the next. Number 4 is take personality tests. Because recently I checked out mine, and mad, it was like icing on the cake. I mean, I already knew to an extent about my personality. I was self-aware, very self-aware, but like this just kind of made me feel more comfortable, kind of. I think you'll understand it when you do it. And please don't just take random tests like those that pop on your screen, those ads that pop on your screen and say take this test to know who you are. No, they are standard ones that over time have been proven to hold water, if that makes sense. Like this sigma, beta, gamma, alpha thing. Yeah, those are real personality types. So you could check them out, and I think Brightside has, or you could just search on your YouTube, female personality types or male personality types, and then you go through each one of them individually, like one by one. You go through the alpha, go through the beta, go through the gamma, sigma, all of them. And please, this is something you should note. When you are doing this, don't try to, maybe because you like the name, don't try to force a habit. Like if they say for this personality, for the alpha personality, you like going out a lot, and you, auntie or uncle, you are an introvert, but because you want to be associated with the alpha personality type, you're like, that could be me. Oh, the other things are right, but like, that could be me. Like I could be outgoing. It's just don't. You are not an extrovert. Carry your introvert nature and wear it with pride. Okay, like sorry, a little confession. When I was taking the test myself, the first one I went through was the alpha, and you know how there's this talk about the alpha personality type, like they're the this, they're the boss, they're the that, and please, no shade, okay, no shade. Like it's a cool personality type. I have friends who are like of that personality type and I love them, but it's not me. I'm not alpha. And but the thing is, when I was going through the test and the traits were not resonating with me, I was like, why? But I want to be alpha. I am alpha. Like, come on, I am alpha female. But it just wasn't. I had to tell myself the truth. That just wasn't me. Like, they were cool traits, but because, for example, alphas, they are like extroverted and all of that. They gain energy from like contact with the world. Me, I don't like. Please leave me alone. Me, if I spend 1 hour outside, I will need 2 hours to recharge alone inside. So I just knew, okay, Alexa, you are not this, please allow it be. And then when I did get to my personality type and I watched the video and they started listing all the traits, I was like, this makes so much more sense. Like this, it resonated, all the traits, yeah, they resonated with me. I was like, this is it. This is the truth. This is my personality type, period. And now I don't even want to be like alpha. Again, no shades, alpha respect, beta respect, gamma respect, and all of that, omega. I don't know how many they are. But you'll find out. Go through all of them. I think there are 4 or 6. Alpha. Let me not stress myself right now about that. You will find out when you search on your YouTube. So anyways, that's it for today's video, my awesome people. I hope you really learned. I really hope you learned something from today's video. Really, I do. And please, if you did, can you kindly leave it in the comments? Just leave it in the comments and I'll be down there reading and responding. Also, if you found this video helpful and you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. That would help me grow, and that way I can put up more content like this. And also, if you found it valuable, again, share to your friends, because we should not be keeping knowledge to ourselves. This is 2022. Let us share love and light, share information, share value, please. So share to your friends and like this video if you have not. That means give me a thumbs up, and also turn on the post notification, that bell sign, turn it on so you get notified every time I post a video. And that will be all, guys. See you in my next video. Bye. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When people talk too much, put a slow. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.